Hello everyone. Welcome to Speak with Nayeli. I'm very happy you're here today because we're going to learn English that you can use in meetings, presentations, KPI reviews, and everyday business conversations. Whether you work in an office, a warehouse, a factory, a logistics company, or any professional environment, these expressions can help you communicate more effectively and sound more confident in English. Let's begin with some important vocabulary. Meeting. Meeting means reunion. For example, we have a meeting at 10 o'clock. Tenemos una reunión a las 10 en punto. KPI. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator. A KPI is a metric used to measure performance and progress. For example, our KPI improved this month. Nuestro indicador mejoró este mes. Goal. Goal means meta. For example, our goal is to increase productivity. Nuestra meta es aumentar la productividad. Target. Target means objetivo. For example, we achieved our target. Logramos nuestro objetivo. Performance. Performance means desempeño. For example, the team's performance was excellent. El desempeño del equipo fue excelente. Results. Results means resultados. For example, the results were better than expected. Los resultados fueron mejores de lo esperado. Improvement. Improvement means mejora. For example, we need continuous improvement. Necesitamos mejora continua. Action plan. Action plan means plan de acción. For example, let's create an action plan. Vamos a crear un plan de acción. Deadline. Deadline means fecha límite. For example, the deadline is next Friday. La fecha límite es el próximo viernes. Report. Report means report. For example, please send me the report. Por favor envíame el report. These are some of the most common words you will hear in meetings and business conversations. The more you practice them, the easier it will be to understand professional English and participate confidently in discussions. At work. Now let's continue with some useful expressions you can use during meetings. Now, let's learn some useful expressions that are commonly used during meetings. These phrases will help you participate in conversations, share information, and communicate professionally in English. Let's start with a simple phrase. Let's start the meeting. This means, comencemos la reunión. Example, good morning everyone. Let's start the meeting. Buenos días a todos. Comencemos la reunión. Another useful expression is, let's review the report. Revisemos el report. Example, before making a decision, let's review the report. Antes de tomar una decisión, revisemos el report. Now listen to this question. Did we achieve our target? ¿Logramos nuestro objetivo? This is a very common question when reviewing performance indicators or project results. Example, did we achieve our target for this month? ¿Logramos nuestro objetivo para este mes? Another important phrase is, what are the results? ¿Cuáles son los resultados? Example, what are the results of the project? ¿Cuáles son los resultados del proyecto? Managers often ask this question to evaluate progress and performance. Let's continue. Our KPI improved this month. Nuestro indicador mejoró este mes. Example, our KPI improved by 10% this month. Nuestro indicador mejoró un 10% este mes. That's excellent news in any company. Now let's learn another useful sentence. We need an action plan. Necesitamos un plan de acción. When a problem appears, companies usually create an action plan to solve it. Example, we need an action plan to reduce errors. Necesitamos un plan de acción para reducir errores. Another common expression is, we need to improve performance. Necesitamos mejorar el desempeño. Example, we need to improve performance in the warehouse. Necesitamos mejorar el desempeño en el almacén. Let's continue with another professional phrase. The project is on schedule. El proyecto va conforme al programa. Example, good news. The project is on schedule. Buenas noticias. El proyecto va conforme al programa. But sometimes projects are delayed. In that situation, you can say, The project is behind schedule. El proyecto está retrasado. Example. We need additional support because the project is behind schedule. Necesitamos apoyo adicional porque el proyecto está retrasado. Finally, here's another phrase you'll hear frequently. Can you share the report? ¿Puedes compartir el report? Example. Can you share the report with the team? ¿Puedes compartir el report con el equipo? Excellent. These expressions are used every day in professional environments around the world. Learning them will help you understand meetings more easily and participate with confidence. Now let's move on to a realistic business conversation. Now let's listen to a realistic conversation that could happen during a KPI review meeting. Pay attention to the vocabulary and expressions we learned earlier. Manager. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Let's review this month's performance and discuss our results. Employee 1. Good morning. I have the report ready. Manager. Excellent. Let's start with productivity. How did we perform this month? Employee 1. Our productivity increased by 10% compared to last month. Manager. That's great news. What helped us achieve that improvement? Employee 1. The team followed the new procedures and reduced process delays. Manager. Excellent work. Did we achieve our target? Employee 1. Yes, we achieved our target and exceeded expectations. Manager. Congratulations. What about quality? Employee 2. Quality also improved. Customer complaints decreased by 15%. Manager. Very good. That's an important achievement. Did we have any challenges during the month? Employee 2. Yes. We experienced some delays with material deliveries. Manager. How did the team respond? Employee 2. We adjusted our schedule and communicated closely with suppliers to minimize the impact. Manager. Good decision. Teamwork is very important when unexpected situations occur. Now, let's discuss efficiency. Employee 1. Efficiency increased from 90% to 94%. Manager. That's excellent progress. What is our next target? Employee 1. Our next target is 96% efficiency by the end of the quarter. Manager. That sounds achievable. Do we need an action plan to support that goal? Employee 2. Yes. We recommend additional training and weekly performance reviews. Manager. I agree. Let's create an action plan and assign responsibilities. Employee 1. I can prepare the first draft of the action plan. Manager. Perfect. Please send it by Friday. Employee 1. No problem. Manager. Before we finish, does anyone have questions or comments? Employee 2. No questions. Everything is clear. Manager. Excellent. Thank you everyone for your hard work and commitment. Let's continue improving and achieving our goals together. Employee 1. Thank you. Employee 2. Thank you. Manager. See you at the next meeting. This type of conversation is very common in companies, factories, warehouses, logistics operations, and business environments. Understanding these expressions will help you feel more comfortable when participating in professional discussions in English. Now let's learn more professional expressions that are frequently used during meetings, presentations, and project discussions. These phrases can help you sound more natural and confident in a business environment. The first expression is, let's focus on the main objective. Enfoquémonos en el objetivo principal. Example. Let's focus on the main objective and avoid distractions. Enfoquémonos en el objetivo principal y evitemos distractions. Another useful phrase is, we are making good progress. Estamos avanzando bien. Example. We are making good progress on the project. Estamos avanzando bien en el proyecto. Now listen to this expression. We need to identify the root cause. Necesitamos identificar la causa raíz. This phrase is very common when solving problems. Example. We need to identify the root cause before implementing a solution. Necesitamos identificar la causa raíz antes de implementar una solución. Another important phrase is, let's discuss possible solutions. Analicemos posibles soluciones. Example. The problem is clear. Let's discuss possible solutions. El problema está claro. Analicemos posibles soluciones. Now let's learn another useful expression. We need to follow up on this issue. Necesitamos dar seguimiento a este tema. Example. We need to follow up on this issue next week. Necesitamos dar seguimiento a este tema la próxima semana. Managers often use the phrase, "Please keep me updated." Por favor, manténgame informado. Example. Please keep me updated on the project's progress. Por favor, manténgame informado sobre el avance del proyecto. Another common expression is, "We are on track." Vamos por buen camino. Example. We are on track to achieve our goals. Vamos por buen camino para alcanzar nuestras metas. And finally, thank you for your contribution. Gracias por tu contribution. This is a professional way to recognize the work of team members. Example. Thank you for your contribution to this project. Gracias por tu contribución a este proyecto. Excellent. These expressions are commonly used in professional meetings and can help you communicate more effectively in English. Now let's finish today's episode with a pronunciation practice and final challenge. Before we finish today's episode, let's practice some pronunciation. Repeat after me. Performance, performance, performance. Now repeat. Target, target, target. Next word. Deadline, deadline, deadline. Very good. Now let's practice complete sentences. Repeat after me. Our KPI improved this month. Our KPI improved this month. Next. We achieved our target. We achieved our target. Again. We achieved our target. Excellent. Now repeat. We need an action plan. We need an action plan. One more time. We need an action plan. Great job. Let's do a final challenge. Repeat these 3 sentences without stopping. Our KPI improved this month. We achieved our target. We need an action plan. Very good. The more you practice these expressions, the more confident you will become during meetings, presentations, and professional conversations. Remember that learning English is not about being perfect. It is about communicating clearly and improving a little every day. Thank you for listening to Speak with Nayeli. I hope this episode helps you feel more comfortable using English at work. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep growing. See you in the next episode of Speak with Nayeli. Bye.